While I'm doing these beliefs, I'm just going to make my connection to the energy that channels through me. And many times most people can feel that energy as I hold it, whether we're live on this call right now or even if it's on a replay. Once you make the conscious decision to connect to what we're doing with the group, you're connecting into that group energy that does exist and that actually magnifies everything, right? So I don't know how many people are watching or live or not, and I don't know if we really have a way of telling that for sure, but what I'm going to do is invite everybody to kind of imagine that they're joining together. And so I'll take us through a little visual on that when we get to it. But first, I just want to go over the muscle testing because, there are beliefs here, like the law of attraction works for me, right? So you can test it. And you can either, make two loops. Am I showing up good like that, you
Yep,
guys?
that's good.
So you hold one tight. I'm a righty, so I'll hold the tight one with my left hand. And you want to pull, but of course you can always pull through. I mean, it's possible, right? You just want to hold good enough tension where you can feel tension where it's not going to pull through. And then you would close your eyes and just say yes and pull, and it's strong, right? Or then you say no and pull it, and you can pull it through. Okay. Usually that works for everybody. It's pretty easy. Another way is to hold, oh, I can see myself. Okay. Hold the loop and take these two fingers like a pry bar, right? So then you would hold and you can say yes, holding tight. And I don't know if you can see tension on my hands. I'm trying to pry it. It's not going, right?
Hmm.
Or then you say no, and then you can pry it open, right? No, like I feel like I want to hold it, but it just goes. Okay, so that's yes or no. And then fail safe, which we probably won't be doing right now, but you can if you're at home and you can put the computer away from you a little bit. You can stand. So you stand, you just center yourself, you say yes. And on a yes, you usually will go forward, and no, and you usually go backward. So you can find your yes and your no. I've had people go sideways. Okay, so you're just going to find which direction is yes, which direction is no. And you want to test it, double test it, right? So right now, if you guys want to join in, you can
Wait, what does
get
that
your
mean, double
yes.
test it, by the way? You just said you want to double test it. What does that mean?
Standing up.
Like
What?
doing the stand up as a double check. So if you're not sure if this was actually the yes, then you do the stand
Yeah,
up
yeah.
to
The
give
standing up
yourself.
one
Oh, I
is
see.
it's
Okay.
like a fail safe.
Right.
But you do want to make sure, like we're gonna get a yes and a no. Then you're gonna say your name, like my name is Linda. It's tight. My name is Mary. It's gonna break.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
But there are people, even when I work with them, where they just can't break it no matter what. So I'll have them go to a small, a weaker finger, like hold your pinky and do
Hmm.
it. And so that's why sometimes it doesn't work with the fingers, so that you would want to go to the standing up to get your yes and your no. All right.
Okay.
So because it's pretty cool to test yourself, find a belief, and sometimes you think, oh, I got this, and it's a no, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Because you're really checking your whole energy field. We're bypassing the conscious mind, okay? The conscious mind knows this much data. It thinks it has all the answers, but there's so much that's running in the background, and a lot of that which is not supporting you. So you might be saying affirmations every day. I am good enough. I value myself. I am blah 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 blah. But then you test it and you're still getting a no because it hasn't taken hold in your energy field. There's beliefs, patterns, programs, vows, oaths, decisions, energy ties that are keeping it there. So
Mm.
my job is to release that stuff for you. Now, being that it is with a group, I won't be able to like single out and tune into any, I'm not going to single out and tune into any one person. This is for the group. And the beauty of that is that group energy really does help magnify. So if something's going on for one person, there's somehow a reflection of it in another person, right? So really the healing is going to happen all around with whoever is drawn to tuning into this today. So that makes sense so far?
It does.
Yep.
So
Okay.
far, we have no questions. We do have a comment from Jeffrey saying, waving hello, saying I'm here for the first time. So welcome, Jeffrey, and join right in. And by the way, you asked how many listeners and viewers we have. I can't tell you on speaker. I don't find that out until the end of the program. So far, we've got 7 people watching live on the Law of Attraction Changed My
Okay.
Life group, and that doesn't count all the people who are just flashing by. Who are, oh, we're up to 8. No, we just dropped. But it fluctuates, but
Okay.
it's
So,
like jumps around.
so for those of you who stick around and come through the whole thing, cool, because I'm pretty sure you're going to feel the energy. Now, it is good if you can pull yourself out of a busy environment, and just being, close the door to your office or the room wherever you are. Like, just really, it's like meditation. You just want to right now be here right now with what's happening on the program. And so I'll say this too, like if you start having all these other random thoughts popping in your head, because the subconscious mind will do that, you just kind of tell them to, give them, talk to the hand, or like put a little bubble around it and kind of blow it away. It's like, you don't need that thought right now. It doesn't have to come here at this moment for this next hour, 40 minutes, whatever's left. And, it can come back later. It will come
You're
back
gonna
later, but you don't need it now.
You're gonna like this one, Linda. Jeff put another comment down. Jeffrey says, "I was called to listen. I'm sure there are others."
All right. Woo! Okay. So then what I'm going to ask everyone to do, even if you're only just watching this on the replay, it doesn't matter. The energy is there. Whoever's here joining us live, even if it's only Carlos and Walt and I, we're holding this energy container, like this space, this time, space, for you to join in on. Okay. Well, I know we already know we have more people joining, and there could be people joining randomly throughout the whole call.
Mhm.
So, so for right now, I just want everybody to just sit still, take a nice deep breath, letting it out. Just relaxing your body, just using your breath as if you can feel it coming in to every single cell in your body. Allowing yourself to relax. If if you feel any tension in your shoulders, just kind of really pull them down. Feel yourself sinking down into the chair that you're sitting on, wherever you are. Nice deep breath in again, slowly letting it out. And then one more deep cleansing, healing breath in, only this time hold it for 6 seconds. And then gently and easily letting it out. And as you do that, you'll really feel yourself coming more into your center, quieting the outside noise, everything that's going on out there. Right here, right now, it's just you, your inner self, your inner being, and the group. Okay. So I want you to imagine, since we're holding this group energy, if you could just imagine that you have this beautiful golden light and it's coming in through your left hand and is traveling across your body and out through your right hand. And it's going to the next person who is on the call, and the next person, and the next person. We're just building this circle of light, forming this beautiful energy, holding the group all together. So even if it's on a replay, you're just going to imagine yourself connecting to the group by imagining that beautiful golden light coming in through the left, going out through the right, and just joining with the group. Okay. So I had originally thought to do muscle testing, but I want to keep you in this space, and it doesn't really matter for right now. You can always test them later, but I want to just go down the list of these beliefs that I brought with me, because some of you will have them, some of you won't, but no matter what, as I do the clearing, I always receive downloads of ways of being to be downloaded into every single cell of your body. And so you can take all of that in. We'll be releasing vows, oaths, decisions, whatever. I don't even know what's going to come through yet. We'll just see what that is. So for right now, we're just going to start with, so the belief, the law of attraction works for me. That's what we want to work on, because many, many people, when I test them with this, they all get a no. They get a no. because there's a preconceived idea of how the law of attraction works. The truth is, it's a universal law. It works all the time, like gravity. You cannot turn it off. So that's why you want to become a master of your own thoughts and be able to know how to work with it and have it work with you, to be able to be free enough to be in that space where you're putting out your actual real desires and not your fears. Okay, so that's what we want to try and accomplish here today. So for anyone who has this belief that the law of attraction works for me, that tests or that might be as a no, I just don't like to put them in a negative. So basically it's law of attraction doesn't work for me. We're going to make sure that that belief is just being pulled. So I say I pull it, I send it to the light being, universe, God, source, the all that is, whatever you want to call that energy that makes up everything. So we're going to pull any beliefs that reside in your system that dictate to you the law of attraction is not working for you. We want to transform those beliefs, and they'll be transformed across 4 different belief levels. So this is a theta healing aspect of the work that I do. Those belief levels are the core, that's this lifetime, the history, all lifetimes, the ancestral, so what comes through DNA, through your hereditary, and the soul level. So we're going to transform this belief of law of attraction not working for you along all 4 belief levels in the highest and best way for you, across all time, space, and reality, all 7 planes of existence. And just downloading the new belief that law of attraction is always working for me. Taking that in. And you might even feel like a buzz in your body, because I know I feel it, so maybe you guys can feel it too, of just this energy flow, maybe starting to build for you. And so I'd like to download you with what it feels like to easily send out those thoughts that are for your highest good, that lead you to your desires, that help you in creating and manifesting through this law of attraction. So would you like to know what it feels like to really become a master over your thoughts? To be able to create your desires right here, right now in your life? Okay, so there's another aspect to that. I didn't know we were going to go here, but Spirit wants me to. So we also, okay, can I download everybody right here, right now with the, I'm going to call it the creator, okay, this energy, the creator's definition and perspective of divine timing. Yeah, so what I'm hearing is because a lot of times people will put a time limit onto these things they want to manifest. And because they put that time limit there, they start to create this resistance within them. But if you can just hold your connection to spirit and this knowing that everything comes in divine timing, that if you have this desire in your heart for something that it is you want to manifest in your life, then it's a part of you and it will come. So would you like to know what it feels like to truly, really just allow yourself to allow divine timing to work with you in your favor as you manifest these things into your life that you desire to live? So would you like to know what it feels like to own it in your system, that manifesting can be easy, that manifesting is easy, that you know how to bring about into your waking reality all that you wish to manifest? Would you like to know what it feels like to trust and hold and allow for the right things to come to you at the right time? Yeah, let's hold on to that. So we'll take any beliefs that dictate to you that that it is not easy for you to manifest your desires, right? So if there's any of those, and they're in there, we just want to pull them all out, pulling out these beliefs that forbid and prevent you from manifesting your desires easily. We're just going to transform it again across all 4 belief levels in the highest and best way for you, holding for you that it is easy for you to manifest your desires. Everything in your life is a manifestation. That mirror out there is a manifestation of what's going on within. So would you like to know what it feels like to tap into those things that are for your highest good and have them come through into your life, manifesting your desires easily, following your heart, and leading with this connection with spirit? Yeah, so let's release any vow. I'm going to do this for the group. Normally, individually, I'd have you do it yourself, but I'm doing this for the whole group right now. Let's clear any vows, oaths, decisions you've ever made that forbid you and prevent you to allow good things to come to you easily. Let's release any vows, oaths, or decisions that compel you or make you have to suffer. A lot of people hold this. We just want to release those. We don't need them. Maybe they served you somewhere along this timeline of your entire existence. But it's time to just let that go. Let's release any vows, oaths, or decisions that compel you or make you have to punish yourself. Let's release all the vows, oaths, and decisions that dictate to you that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're not deserving. We're just going to let all of those go. So just feel this energy just lifting, releasing. And so as we release these, I'm going to call them denser energies, these energies that are not serving you. Sometimes they are. So we'll release them, whatever is not serving you for your highest good, right? Letting go all of the extra stuff in there that just clouds it all up and makes everything so much harder. We're just going to release that all. So, would you like to know what it feels like to trust and allow in the process? To allow yourself to open up to the possibilities, the unlimited possibilities the universe has for you. And so let's also release all the energetic, mental, and emotional ties that connect between you and all of the times when you felt that you couldn't manifest, that you weren't manifesting, that things just don't happen for you. That the law of attraction works for everybody else, but not for you. Let's release all those energetic ties. So all the times you felt that or thought that, just letting it go. And so let's take any beliefs that reside in your system that dictate to you that you're not good enough. Yeah. So any beliefs that make you feel that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, we're just tapping into this just now. We're just going to pull all of that, downloading for you in its replacement. Yeah, I am good enough. I am worthy. I am love. Yes, download it in every single cell of your body, the highest and best way for you, throughout all time, space, reality. I'm just listening to the mental chatter that my guides are telling me at the moment. So, all right, they want me to continue on my list. So let's release any beliefs that you have that prevent you and forbid you from believing in your abilities, from knowing your value, from knowing your worth. So we're just going to pull all of that, send it to the light. Yes, I'm just hearing, I own my value. I know my truth. I know my heart. I am good enough. I can do it. Just feel those soaking into your cells. So maybe you can feel this buzz of energy. Maybe not. Okay, so let's release any vows, oaths, decisions you might be holding that forbid you and prevent you from allowing the process, from believing in healing, and from allowing the healing energy to come in. Okay, we don't have to know why you may have put those blocks there, you know. We're just going to release it all. Would you like to know what it feels like to feel energy, healing energy coming into your system, allowing you to connect to the truth, to the fullness of the all that is, to be in this flow of ease and grace, this flow of pure love energy of the universe. Yeah, just allowing yourself to really take that in, soak it into every single cell. All right. Oh, she's a good one. Let's release any beliefs that prevent you and forbid you from knowing inspiration when it comes in, right? Let's just download for you what it feels like to allow inspiration to come through, to feel your connection to spirit, to source, to be open. It's the law of allowing, to be open, to allow spirit to inspire you in spirit, right? To inspire you with what is for your highest good, what will assist you in getting to where you want to go. I mean, the Creator knows what you want to do in your life, what you're here for, what your purpose is, and you're always receiving guidance from your guides, taking you in that direction. So would you really like to own it and know it and feel it? This connection you have to spirit, to your guides, to your angels, to allow that inspiration and to know when to act on it, to know what is real and what isn't. Okay, so would you like to know how to bypass that mental chatter, that monkey mind, and hear the truth, the inspiration that will take you to where you want to go? Yeah, okay, so that's perfect, because the next one that I had written down here is I trust I'm supported by the universe. No mistake how they're coming up. Okay, so let's release any vows, oaths, or decisions that forbid you and prevent you from trusting your connection to the universe. We already kind of tapped in on this, and it's funny because, you know, I'm looking at my list, but I'm also listening to Spirit, and I think they already covered that one, but I'd have to hear it again to know for sure. But we're just going to pull it, release it. If anyone were to test themselves and they get a no when they say, I trust that I'm supported by the universe, we're going to flip that right now. Yeah. Yeah. So the belief changes. I am always supported by the universe. Yeah, the universe, guide, spirit, God, whatever you want to include in what your perception is of this energy of the universe, of the all that is. So would you like to know what it feels like to call upon that connection at any moment in time? To know that it is not only possible for you to do this, but that this is a gift that resides within you, that you are born with, and that you can move forward step by step every day, one foot in front of the other, closer and closer to what it is you're truly here to accomplish in your life. And I'm getting head to toe goosebumps on this one, so I'm sure it must be resonating with everybody. Here's good ones. Okay, so let's release any vows, oaths, or decisions that prevent you and forbid you to be open to receive. To know that it is safe for you to receive. This is a big problem for a lot of people. We can give. It's so hard to receive, but you need, the universe wants to give to you. You have to be open to receive it, right? So let's pull any vows, oaths, or decisions that prevent you and forbid you to receive gifts from the universe, to receive from anyone, be able to take the love in, to hold it, bring it into your heart. Yeah. Okay, so let's release any vows, oaths, decisions you've ever made that have compelled you or made you close down your heart, put up this wall, this barrier, no matter what the reason was for that, just letting it go. Okay, it's just not serving you. Okay, you want to be open to receive that love that wants to come in. So would you like to know would you like to have the Creator's definition of love? Let's just take that in. However that wants to come, just soak it into every single cell of your body. Oh boy, I haven't released on that one. Somebody needed that. Mm. Yeah, let's just sit with that. Yeah, so I want to download for you that it is safe for you to open your heart and to allow love to come in whatever way that wants to come. Would you like to know what it feels like to, oh, okay. Would you like to know what it feels like that would be the best way for you to protect we need boundaries. This is true. We want to have safe boundaries with discernment as to how to decipher, discern which energies are not permitted in, okay? Because you don't want to close yourself off to everything. So you want to be able to discern. I like to use bubbles of light when I do this, and I have this beautiful bubble of light just filling up with this energy of the Creator, all that is, and I would put silver lining around it so it reflects away anything that is not for my highest good. I like to also use chainmail, like the woven metal that the knights wear. Put that around my bubble. So, it'll prevent any psychic attacks or things like that where people may have jealousy towards you, or who knows what it is, but there's this negative energy that they may not even realize have control over that they might be sending to you, right? So to be able to just hold your energy as your own, and this is great for empathic people, and a lot of people who are into this world that we're talking about all the time on this show, you're probably very empathic, right? So you take on energy very easily. So would you like to know what it feels like to protect your own boundaries and your own energy without having to shut down your heart and build walls around you? Be able to know and discern which energies are for your highest good and which aren't, to allow the good in and to just leave the others out there. Yeah, that's a good one. And so would you like to know what it feels like to be able to receive? So we worked on being open to receive. We just want to be able to receive. And we're kind of working on that throughout this whole thing, just allowing this good stuff to flow through that wants to come through, this guidance. And again, it gets back to that spiritual guidance, that connection to the universe, guides, gods, angels, whatever you want to call that support that's out there, even your loved ones who have passed. You have energy always available to you. So would you like to know what it feels like to be open to receive inspiration that is for your highest good at any moment, anytime, from anyone, whether they are in the body or not? Yeah, let's take that in. Okay. I'm just going to go there right now. Let me see how that wants to come through. Okay, let's release let's release energy ties to all of the experience that has possibly caused you to have a lack mentality, right? Or a feeling of not enough. Whether that's within yourself, that you're not enough, or that you don't have enough support out there in the world for you. Lack, be it whatever, love, finances, anything. Just want to let go of that, right? See, that's the old way of being. This planet, we're evolving now. We're going to be manifesting easily without this old programming, this stuff that was created to just keep us down. I hate to say it, but that's kind of how it happened. Yeah. Okay, so last thing I want to do is Let's release any vows, oaths, or decisions that forbid and prevent you from shining your light, expressing your truth, using your innate abilities to create a life that you love, manifesting easily, being open to receive, working with the law of allowing, the law of attraction, the law of deliberate creation, being able to focus on what it is that you want to create in your life and allow that focus of that to have this universal energy speak to you and through you and guide you to your next step.